Okay, there we go. I haven't played around with my digital camera for a while, so I decided to hold it here in my hand. I have a tripod in the other room. Logan and I bought this about 3 years ago, and we used it a few times at Jackson Hole, which is the greatest trip. That Dave and Sharon took us up to Jackson Hole, and I have a love of Jackson Hole because I was there as a little kid, many times. And we both had the flu. Logan had 3 wisdom teeth yanked and had 1 impacted that we later had to get. But anyway, as you can see, this is what I look like post triple cabbage coronary artery bypass graft surgery. And thanks to my good friend Kent, who got me home from the hospital and who waited for me to come out of recovery and watched me try to pull the ventilator out. And thanks to Kent for helping me get my car home, and thanks to Kent and his daughter for getting me a handy dandy recliner when I came home. I wasn't able to sleep in my bed for, it was about 3 or 4 weeks. 11 weeks ago today, I had my heart surgery, 11 or 12. I think it was 11. I have to look here. I had it in the calendar, and since I'm holding the camera, I can't bring it up. But anyway, that's what I look like. People ask me if I'm going to start bodybuilding. Well, I have a big hole in my sternum, and let me see if I can show you. It's right. They cut my chest in two. There, you can see it kind of. They cut my chest in two, and there's wires in there, sternal wires, and they've got to fix that up. That has to all heal up yet. But I did a 6-week cardiac rehab class, which I graduated this past Monday. For the people who've wished me well, thank you. I appreciate it. And for the healthcare providers who treated me very well, the Baylor Heart Foundation and Texas Health Association, thank you guys. But anyway, I thought you'd like to see me when I haven't done 100-pound shrugs in a while. It's been 13 weeks or 14 weeks, 11 plus 3, whatever that is, 14 weeks since I've lifted heavy. But I have been back in the gym this is my 6th week, almost my 7th week back in the gym since I've been out of surgery. But it's very invasive. They yanked a vein out of my leg down here, and right there, you can't really, let's see, yeah, right about there. And they yanked, it's called the Saphenous vein or something like that. Look at your handy dandy anatomy chart to see it. But anyway, that's what's up. And I hadn't done a video in a long while. And the doctor says, get in shape for your fitness competition shape. So he wants me lean and mean, and they clearly want me exercising, and they told me, they being the medical people, told me to start upping my weights, but I probably need to have a chest film done to make sure this is healed, which is going to take, a while yet, and maybe another 3 months. It still hurts. It's numb a little bit right here, and numb a little bit right here, and on my right leg it is a little bit. It's pretty traumatic, being sawed in half and having a vein ripped out of your leg. It's pretty traumatic, but it's great to be alive and great to be able to sit here and talk to you. And my advice to you is, if you don't know your cholesterol, you should. Your total cholesterol to your HDL cholesterol needs to be a ratio of 4.5 or less. If you smoke, friggin' stop. It's killing you, okay? And I never ate a lot of greasy food, and my HDL isn't even that bad. My ratio is a 4.7 right now, between a 4.5 and a 4.7. If you can get that ratio down to a 3.5, you can regress heart disease. And so I've gone from a very low-fat diet to a Mediterranean diet. Red meat, the TMAO in red meat is incredibly bad for you and contributes to heart disease, especially in white people who don't seem to process that TMAO as well. Red meat is bad for you. Let me repeat that one more time. Red meat is bad for you. It can make you strong, but fried red meat in particular, there's a protein called TMAO that's bad for you in red meat. The general rule about red meat is it's a nice thing to have once a week, but don't keep it in the house. Okay, and then the other thing, and so I've been able to double my HDLs by taking red meat out of my diet and putting more fish in. And that's my advice to you. And if you're 20 years old watching this, you know, you got to start now, because the shit that you put in your body, don't go to McDonald's or fast food. That it's poison, you know. And I'm fortunate that I had one of the 10 leading cardiac surgeons in the country work on my chest, and I'm alive and talking to you today about it. But I may have to have this done again in another 15 years, or maybe less. Or maybe never. Maybe I'll just die before then. But you have to watch what you eat. The number one things are fried food, too much sugar, too much salt. You got to watch your blood pressure. And I know people are going to object to this, but while I'm on my pulpit here, let me say something. Is do not take the friggin' energy drinks from the nutrition place. Runs your blood pressure and your heart rate up. Your blood pressure goes up, the stuff sticks to the inside of your veins, your arteries actually, to the inside of your arteries, and what happens is you end up with a clogged heart. And this isn't something that's 70 years old and you only live once. I saw people with 50%, 60% heart damage that were 32 years old. I saw another guy that had a 60% heart damage that was 36 years old, a physics teacher from over in Plano High School. So it can happen to you, and it starts now, today, by what you're putting in your mouth. Fried food, no, no, no. Stuff from McDonald's, no, no, no. It's just awful for you. And if you smoke, you gotta stop. My mom died from COPD. She was on oxygen the last 2 years. You will damage your lungs, and you're gonna die. And it's gonna be icky, because you're gonna suffocate from the COPD. It's a horrible death to watch. So, yes, you're going to die from something. With me, it probably will be heart disease. But you know what? I didn't have a heart attack because I exercised and I caught it before I had a sudden death incident. Okay? And my hand's shaking because I've been holding this, and now the picture's starting to jiggle. So I'll quit. I'm done with my speech. To all those people that were kind to me as I've gone on this journey with heart disease in the last year and a half, thank you so very much. Would I do the bodybuilding again? Absolutely. But any side effects or negative things, you need to educate yourself and do it smart. If that's your thing, if you're going to be big and strong and all that, make sure you mitigate the side effects. And that comes from an open, well-informed discussion. Okay? And that's not an open solicitation to send me an email. Please don't. But you have Google just as well as I do. So know what you're doing before you do it. And pounding down a pound of hamburger every day is a one-way ticket into the OR. Don't do that. Have a great day. Have a great Labor Day. It's great to be alive. It's great to be talking to you. See you later. Bye-bye.